Now that we have gone through the that new opening step to your dance routine, like I said, I hope that you find it easier. I actually think I like it a little bit better. It's less jumping that you have to do while you are singing, and I think that the movements will be pretty easy to pick up and to get clean super fast. So definitely give me some feedback either through email or in rehearsal if those movements don't feel good, or if you have any questions. But from this point on, we're going to keep on going. We just finished our new step, which is walk, 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 ball change, walk, 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 ball change, and then our flaps, flap, step, flap, step, flap, step, flap, step. Okay? The next step that we are going to do is the same as we had done previously, step, chassé, ball change. So as you step chassé, the hands are going to open, and then as you ball change, they're just going to cross in front, and then open, cross. So the arms mirror the action of your feet here. We're going to do our step chassé first to the right. This chassé is just a little gliding skip step where your feet just kind of almost come together in the middle. Step onto the right, make that a full-footed step, and you're going to, again, kind of click your feet together. Chassé. Ball change, back with the left, in place with the right. Repeat that to the left. Step, chassé, and then we do ball change. Okay, so let's try that with the hands now. Open and close, open and close. 5, 6, to the right first, go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. To keep it a nice, clean, very clear sound like we have talked about a million times before, especially during Anything Goes, to keep your feet clean and to not add excess noise. We're going to not necessarily make the chassé so much of a slide as you would in maybe jazz or ballroom dance. We're going to make that 3 clear steps. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8. So right, left, ball change, left, ball change. On this step, a couple of different things are happening. Everybody does the same feet, going at the same time with the same arms. However, the end 2 people in that bowling pin are traveling forward to make sure that we end in a horizontal line. So we're just going to kind of shift our shape into, instead of the bowling pin, we're moving now into the line. The 2 people that are closest to Reno don't have very far to travel, so you can probably make that more of a side-to-side step chassé ball change. Reno, you're just going to kind of hang in place, going side to side. The 2 end people have to travel this. So instead of going side with this, I believe it's Laura and Liddell that are the 2 end people that need to travel that step chassé to the front. The feet do not change. The only thing that changes is the direction that you step in. So Reno, Denise, and Maggie are going to do exactly what we just did, going side to side, right and left. Liddell and Laura, you need to travel this front. Step, chassé, and then ball change. Step, chassé, ball change. So right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. The hands are the same, open and close, open and close. So here is that movement, just showing it traveling forward for the 2 end people, just so you see how that goes. Right foot is ready, 5, 6, 7, go. Right, left, right, left, right, left. So all of your weight for everybody ends on the left. The next is that ripple. Each of you get your own count, so it's going to go Laura first on 1, Maggie goes on 2, Reno goes on 3, Denise goes on 4, Liddell goes on 5. We hold count 6, and then pick the right foot up 7, and then down on 8. I believe we had done an arm movement there. Don't. We don't have a lot of time. The tempo of this is going to definitely be pretty quick, so I don't want it to look like we're just trying to throw in extra movements that we just don't have time for. The ripple step is just simply pivoting on the left foot, touch out with the right, right using the just the tip of that flat tap, and the hands are just going to open to the side with flexed fingers, so flexed hand here. So again, it just looks like this. All of that happens at once, like that. Your head stays over your shoulder because you are singing here, and remember, each of you gets a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So by count 5, we are all like this. We all hold count 6. Again, no arm movement. Just pick up that right foot. 7, 8. So just passe up on 7, touch it back on 8, and the head stays out that whole time because we are still singing. The next section we have is some back flaps. Reno, Denise, and Liddell all strike a pose. Liddell and Denise only hold this for 8 counts. Reno's going to stay like this for 16, but the singing, I believe, continues here, at least for the angels. So we're just going to pop up that right foot, bring the right hand, the back of the hand to the back of your hip. I'm sorry, the palm of your hand to the back of your hip. The left hand is going to rest on top of your knee. So if I were to reverse it so you can see my hands, it looks like this. The right foot is up, you're right on top of that toe, ready to go into some back flaps. Maggie and Laura, right away, after you do that little passe and then touch back out, you guys go right away into a back flap. The arm that pulls back is the same arm that is moving, so you're going to kind of crank the arms like this, again with flexed hands. You have 8 of these, starting with the right foot, so we go, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And then you're going to stay like this for 8 counts as Liddell and Denise echo that movement, and they do the back flaps coming towards you. Remember not to travel too far with these, so that Reno has has to clear the stage to all of a sudden join into this group. Baby steps, the tempo here is quick. So again, don't just get heavy with the step. It's not quite the speed of a running flap, but you definitely need to be ready to shift your feet pretty quickly here. The head stay out over the shoulders because you are still singing. And when you end, I believe that Maggie is the furthest one out, with Laura a little bit further in, so that we create windows here. We end in kind of a staggered position. Maggie's a little bit further out and in the front. Laura's a little bit back and further in towards the middle. So again, you end staggered. So let's do those 8 flaps now. We're coming out of here. 5, 6, 7, go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And then you just stand like this and wait. The next 2, you hold for 8, and then you go. So let's come out of this holding for 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back flap. Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Again, we end staggered with Liddell slightly further towards stage right. Denise is a little bit closer to stage left, or closer to center stage, so again, you end staggered. There should be 2 distinct lines here with Maggie and Liddell in the front, Laura and Denise in the back. That will create a little bit of a pathway for Reno to easily cut between you guys and end in the middle of that group. Reno's moves here. You have just finished your passe touch. You come into this little pose. You hold it for 16. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, and 13, and 14, and 15, and 16. We then are just going to strut our way for 8 counts to get into the middle of this group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you're going to travel. Sorry, I got out of your screen there. You're just going to strut your way into the middle of that group for 8 counts. You then join them on the movements on north side and the south side. So you can decide if you would like Reno to step touch and go up, or step touch and go down first. Because remember here, the front line of the angels is going the opposite direction from the back line. Angel.